So I have the pleasure to introduce one of our superstars from the EMEA region. Anyone from EMEA here? Yes? Very good. So we have someone very special for you, a lady who used to be a professional golf player who traveled the world. We're very lucky that 6 years ago she decided to become a new skin distributor. She is the driving force of a lot of the success that we see in our region. She's 3 years presidential director, and I want to introduce to you Stephanie Kogler. Give her a big hand.
Good afternoon, New Skin family. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Stephanie Kogler. I'm from Austria. I'm 33 years old, and I'm so honored and excited to be here and to speak to you. I'm actually really nervous because public speaking is one of my biggest fears, so bear with me. And one of my favorite topics and quotes you can see right now, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. That's one of the topics that's been with me for all my life. I've always had dreams, I've always had goals, and really early in my teenage and in my youth, I experienced that sometimes if you have goals that are above average, people even laugh at you. People try to bring you down and they want to tell you it's not possible. And so my first career, I was a professional golfer, and I started to play golf when I was really young. Already when I was 9 years old, I was, playing golf and telling the world that I want to be amongst the top golfers in Europe. So everybody would say to me, "Yeah, that's not possible. You will never be at the top." And they tried to bring me down and drag me down. But I really wanted to achieve this goal. This was my dream. And I was actually really getting there and becoming one of the top 30 golfers in Europe. And then I saw that most people said to me, "Well, she's a talent. We always knew that she was going to be good. Of course, she can make it, but other people can make it." But nobody was seeing the sacrifices that I actually did to go to the top. That when all the other kids in school were playing or going out, I was practicing because I had this big dream and I had the goal to be a golf player. And so that's when the first time I realized that people don't see what challenges you have to overcome to reach goals. Later on, when I was a professional golfer, I really had passion for the sport, but I knew I could not do it forever because I was suffering first injuries. I knew I couldn't play golf until I was 60, so I had to figure out a plan B. Also, I was traveling so much, I was always by myself, I never had time for my family. So I knew I had to do something else. But all my life I was a sports person. I didn't have any college degree. To be honest with you, I didn't know what else to do. So I was really getting scared about the future, and my turning point really came when I ran into New Skin. And I soon saw opportunity for my second career, but I didn't know how to do it. So again, second time in my life, I set myself new goals. I wanted to first start with New Skin part-time because I really saw opportunity for myself to spend more time with my family and reach my goals again there. So I really found a lot of obstacles for myself because you have to imagine, as a golf player, I didn't have any prior business experience whatsoever. But I had this goal and had this dream to make this happen, first of all part-time. So I had to overcome those challenges. And also, what was really hard for me is, by nature, I'm an introvert. So I was really shy and didn't know how to speak to people, and I always had to go back to my dream and to my goals to overcome those fears and challenges. Also that time, I was living with my husband in the United States, so I'm from Austria, so I had no network whatsoever in America. So all these things were the first challenges that I had to overcome to really make this happen. And I always went back to my goals and my dreams that kept me going and kept me from, staying on the ground, but to keep going up and try again. And after some time, we really saw some success, and also my husband saw this is a really good opportunity for us in the future. So our dream was to go back to Austria and to Germany, to our home country, and really build the Nu Skin business there. So we were all excited and passionate and went there. But then we found that in reality, the market was completely different. So what worked in America didn't really work, in Austria and in Germany. People were actually really skeptical about the whole network marketing business. So that was a point in life that dragged me down again a lot. Fears were coming back. We didn't really know what to do. Also, our upline was staying in the US, so we had to figure it out for ourselves. And there was a lot of times that I remember when my husband and me were sitting in our living room, and I was crying and I didn't know how to move on. And that's when I always remember my goals and my dreams that I had set, where I knew we're not going to change the goal because this is what we want to do, but we have to adapt to the circumstances. We just have to figure it out, We have to overcome those obstacles. And this is really what the message that I want to convey to all of you today, because I'm sure everybody of you has dreams and everybody has goals, but all of us have obstacles. And the only thing that always kept me going is the emotion and the goals and the dreams that I had set for myself. And this is really something I want to share with you this afternoon that has helped me so much, and that I'm always sharing with my team back home. So I want you guys to think of and really write this down if you can, at least until you leave back home. What's your goal that you want to reach until the end of this year? Really think about this. What is the goal that you want to reach? Do you want to have a new pin title, or how many people do you want to help to progress? And then think about the next time you come here for Nu Skin Live in 2 years, what's the goal that you want to reach until then? And really think of, and this is so important, not just have a goal, but to have a why. Why do you want to reach that goal? This is so important to me. And then I always say to my team, close your eyes, and I really want you to focus in and close your eyes and see yourself in 2 years being here, us again, the Nu Skin family, and see yourself having reached exactly that goal. Maybe you see yourself walking across this stage, or maybe you see yourself sitting again in the audience and feeling so happy that you have reached your goal and being so grateful for it. And then there is this emotion that you will feel, this emotion that comes when you see yourself already living your goal. And this emotion is something I go to sleep with every night, and I wake up with every morning. So I take 2 minutes every morning and every night where I close my eyes and I see myself already reaching my goal and feeling that emotion. And that is basically what helps me so much to overcome those obstacles. Because I can promise you, every time you set yourself a goal that is above average, it will be uphill. Everything in life that's worth having is always uphill. Nothing that's worth having comes easy. Because if it would come easy, everybody would just go out and do it. And in reality, if you think about it, if it would come easy, it would be worth it. So every time I face a problem, I face an obstacle, I get this emotion of my goal and my dream, and I find other ways to reach this goal and to overcome that obstacle. And in reality, that's one of the things I wanted to share with you this afternoon. I hope it will help you to overcome all the obstacles that you will definitely face on your way towards your goals. Because I'm sure if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Thank you very much.
Please welcome to the stage, General Manager, Pacific, John Hobby.